AITA for not allowing men on the bus? I, 38 am not from the US and been a bus driver for almost 15 years now. I work as a bus driver for the government, which has some special buses for certain universities, but most importantly, for the majority of the all-girls dorms, since the dorms are pretty far from the colleges the girls attend and most of them don't have a car. In both my training and early work days, other coworkers always told me about how while it's not technically allowed, it's cool to let other people ride the college special bus because public transport is a disaster. By people, I mean people who are not college students. I was wary of this because yeah, it's nice to help someone out from time to time, but I probably won't ever see that person again and they might do something to the students. Cause are talking about a bus full of 19 to 23-year-old college girls, with the exceptions of the 5 or 6 dudes that I know attend the same colleges. Well, up until now, theft and sexual harassment on public transit exponentially risen in this country. I always thought your local off-duty cop or soldier, normal middle-aged man or woman that want to get on the bus with the students is going to be harmless, right? Wrong. The past few weeks, it started with theft of phones, purses, jewelry from backpacks, computers, and about 2 days ago, someone actually masturbated and came on an asleep girl. The other girls wouldn't let him get out the bus and I drove them straight to the police station so that he can get arrested. The girl is okay now. Yesterday, while I was waiting for the girls to get in, 90% of them walked up to me and talked to me about how much sexual harassment, stalking, and theft they've dealt with this year because of the strangers that get on the bus with my permission. They gave stories with witnesses and proof. I was horrified. So what I did was I started asking all students for their college IDs and outright refusing letting men on the bus. It sounds cliche and kinda sexist, but I do let the male college students and your usual old grandma in. No grown-ass men whatsoever because it made the daily passengers a lot more comfortable. Apparently, someone who I had to physically push away from getting on the bus reported me to HR for sexism and segregation based on the sex. HR told him to fuck off basically, but my colleagues are calling me a white knight and are making jokes about how I am trying to impress the girls in order to date one of them. Gross, but I can't help but feeling a little guilty for those who can't go home because of some weirdos. Edit. Okay guys, thank you all for the kind words and the people who said that I was the off for letting coworkers get in my head. I will try to collect as much evidence as possible and tell HR about it, and possibly write a report to the minister too because why the hell not? I will also refrain from allowing old people from getting on the bus anymore, because I see how it can be still unfair for other people. As I said, while it's not technically allowed, it's not illegal to let the public get on the bus as long as you stick to your assigned route and not let people enough to take the place of students. I understand how I might have been a bit too naive and blind to not see the obvious signs of discomfort, but I'll try my hardest to make up for it and apologize to the girls too. Thank you, Reddit. I will revise the policy and see if there's any breaching and update y'all if anything happens. NTA. Creepy looking dude here, but you're spot on for keeping the girls safe and secure. How can one argue sexism when you're also letting male students with ID on board? Keep up the good work.